Hi everyone, this is Amarneethi from Blender. Today we are going to see a tutorial on how to create a spring and rig it. Before we start, I've already searched Google and found a couple of tutorials which really helped me on how to create a spring and rig it. But those springs look more like a hose pipe rather than a solid spring, without the caps on both the ends. I tried adding the cap without no luck, so I found a different approach and we are going to work on that approach right now. Let's get started. Okay, let's start by adding a circle to the stage. Yeah, there it is. So switch to top view and tab into edit mode, scale it a bit, move it towards the right and the x-axis. Yeah, just like that. And tab, and then add the screw modifier, switch to front view, tab into edit mode, and then rotate it 90 degrees, switch to top view, and then rotate again to 90 degrees. So yeah, now we have a ring shaped mesh. Now what we have to do is increase the screw size and the angle and steps parameters in the screw modifier. Before that, let's make it a little bit small so that it can have a decent looking spring. Yeah, now we'll increase the screw size to 8, angle 2000, and steps to 100 steps. Yeah, that looks perfect. Now we have a problem with this spring. We have some crazy normals going all around the spring, so Blender has a fix for it. We can enable this calc order checkbox and Blender fixes it for that. Okay, now we are going to duplicate this, hide the duplicate for the time being, and select the original spring, apply the screw modifier, tab into edit mode. Okay, here we are. So now we are going to create the caps that we were talking about. So alt right click, edge loop F, and then we have the cap ready, and the same applies for the other end. Alt right click F, make the space. Yeah, now we have our cap spring. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to hide the original spring and enable the duplicate spring again. We're going to push this into a smaller spring so that we can assign this one as the full push shape key. So yeah, I think that will do 1.8 or something, and apply it, tab into edit mode, do the caps on both the ends, and tab into edit mode, and then select all, recalculate normals. Yeah, we have the other spring ready. So now unhide the original spring. Yeah, and then go to vertex properties, add the shape keys. So we will have the basis shape key ready now. Yeah, just like that. And now what we'll do is we'll first select the full push spring and then our original spring, and then click on the small arrow that is below that minus symbol in the shape keys parameters, and then click on join on shapes. Yep, here we go. Now hide the push spring and rename it full push the other shape key, and now adjust the value. Bingo, we have spring ready. You can use your script drivers and other stuff to make it easy to animate. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks a lot. Thanks guys.